Yay, I can't sneak it up on you guys. I can't like privately record you. Okay, you guys, I'm so stinking excited about this. Um, and as I kind of mentioned before, I really developed this in my brain over the past couple days, and then I kind of formulated it, pulled it all together with Molly today. And I think that you guys are going to really enjoy this. So we always want something that feels very simple, right? We want something that is like a clear cut path that is going to allow us to be successful, but know where to go. You know, the worst thing I think for us is having a huge goal or a lofty goal and not feeling like there is a path to that. Actually, this is repeat for Amanda too. So you get to hear it again. All right. So this is how you're going to add 36 people to your team in this month. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to be working with just 3 people. Okay. You are going to add 9. Okay. I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but, or if you are or aren't, you're going to be aware of it now. The company has provided the opportunity for us to, rank, or not rank up, excuse me. The company has provided us the opportunity to get bonused up to 9 people. Okay. So when a regular everyday average Joe, like those of us on this call, right? We've already done the silver thing. We've already done the senior silver thing. We're going to earn about $730 or $740 when we add 9 to our team. Okay. That's including everything. So that's going to be the pay point increase. That's going to be the welcome pack bonuses, you know, all those things. So that's the raise that you're personally going to be in charge of yourself. Okay. So you're going to add 9 people to your team. Okay. When you do that, or okay, you're going to do that. And then you're going to find one level 1 that wants to do the same thing. Just one that wants to do the same thing. Okay. And when a level 1 is brand new right out of the gate, maybe they're one of your 9 and you're inspiring them for 9. If they are in the fast start window, we've got a lot of caveats here, so take the notes. Okay. Sorry. There's a lot of different ways that this can shake out based on how long they've been involved. But let's say that they're one of your 9 and they are ready. They are excited about this. They're going to earn about $1,230. Okay. So you're going to find one person on your first level. That this could be anybody. I don't care who it is. You've been around for 6 years. You've been around for 6 minutes. That works for me. I need one person to say yes. So you're adding 9, and then you have a level 1 to add 9. Okay. Then I am very aware that every single person on this team has one person at least on their team that has expressed already or done some type of business building activity. So you're going to find one business builder on your team that wants to add 9. Okay. And then we're going to help them do the same thing by finding one person on their first level to add 9. And that's it. So here's the thing. You're going to be asking more than one person to do it. You might be really lucky and the first 3 people that you ask, they're like, yeah. And then they do it. But we understand the law of averages means that we're probably going to have a few more plates spinning, right? Than just those people. We want to cast the net out to as many people on our first level as we can about doing this. Okay. We want as many people as possible to say, yes, I would like to add 9. I would like to make $740. Okay. And guys, again, that includes the pay points. Okay. So that's not just the bonuses. I'm saying that if you just bare bones add 9 to your team, the total that you're going to increase is 740. So if you've seen a graphic and it's different, that's why. Okay. Because this is including the whole shebang. This is a $740 extra gift that you're giving yourself. Okay. There's going to be somebody on your team that maybe is brand new. If I'm you, I'm writing down people who've joined in the last 30 days to talk to this about. If I can go to somebody and I can lay a pathway with how to help them earn $1,230, $1,200-ish dollars, there's going to be somebody that says yes. Every single person I'm looking at right now has sponsored somebody. Or even if you had a dry month last month, you had it the month before, whatever. There's got to be somebody on your team that's brand new to the thought of sharing that is open to this. Okay. Even if they're outside of the fast start window, if they're outside of the fast start window, they're going to earn about $1,000. Okay. A little under $1,000. If they have not done silver, they've not done senior silver. Okay. So, you know, there's that. Either way, it's you doing it, right? It's finding somebody in your first level to do it. My advice is somebody new. So you're not wading through a lot of excuses. I'm just going to be real with you guys, right? If we've been around the block for a time or two, there's all the reasons we can't be successful, right? But with a new person, we don't have that. I love sponsoring new people in and getting them excited to move because it's just like brand new. It's not all the things, right? It's just a clean slate. They're pumped up and excited. They're trusting you. It's all good. So you're going to find one person to do that with, and then one person who has already said, I am into this, right? I'm into this business building thing. Even if they've struggled, even if they're one of those people from the beginning, I said, well, you know, those people kind of have whatever. We're going to get them to add 9. And then we're going to help them find one person. And that is it. The pathway to 36 new people on your team is 3 people saying yes to doing this. Do not overcomplicate this. Okay. Now, are you going to be asking more than one person? Yes, you are. Okay. This is the exact same thing as finding people to try the triplex, but you're talking to them about wanting to earn money. And this may be an icky feeling for you. It may be something that you're worried about. I want to remind you that this is not, just as with the products, this is not a self-serving exercise. Okay. You are not going to, what do we know about this business? I want to undo some thoughts that are kind of toxic to this. We sometimes carry the belief that we don't want people to think fill in the blank about us, right? I don't want them to think that it's for us, or that we're, that this is self-serving. I don't want them to think this, that, or whatever. But I can promise you that I'm going to turn around your thinking on that in 2 seconds. Who makes the money? Who makes the most money when they say yes to adding 9 people?
They do.
You know what you make? Pay points. They make all the things. This is not self-serving. I think it is selfish not to offer this, especially when we know the type of a financial environment that many people have been in over the past couple, I guess, are we calling it a couple years now? I don't even know. Like, you guys know what I'm saying, like all the things that have been happening. So if we can get to a place where you start to burst into flames about why this is your duty and responsibility to bring somebody in to add, and reach out and help their people to, make $1,000, you guys, just like we say all the time, whether they add 3 or they add 9, everybody can use an extra couple $100. Okay. But I want you to start getting comfortable with casting the vision on some of this grandeur. Okay. Because you're going to work hard to do this, just so you know. This isn't going to be a walk in the
Should
park
be
for
back
you.
anytime. Would you check and see if Scout's back at the door?
This is not going to be a walk in the park for you to add 36 people to your organization. Just because you're only working with 3 people doesn't mean you're not busting your tail. You're helping them with messenger events. You're helping them walk through the fears of posting. You're doing all the things that you do, but you're doing it with less people. So you're more focused. Okay. What's the worst thing that can happen? There isn't a worse thing, but let's say you don't just get 3, you get 6. 6 people in your organization say they want to add 9 people. And let's say 3 of them get there. But then the other 3 get halfway there. You still got where you needed to be to add 36 people to your organization. I want us to start normalizing, allowing the gifts that this company gives us in these bonuses, start normalizing serving others by sharing that. Okay. Because here's the thing. I would love every single one of you to add 9 people and earn this money. I'm not going to earn any of it. Like I'm going to earn the pay point. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm saying it that way so that I want you to start cutting yourself some slack and giving yourself grace and remove the guilt of feeling like you're conning somebody into something by talking about this business, because you're not. The only thing you're doing is you're keeping it from people who it could literally change everything for. And I don't think you're doing it from you're worried, right? You're driven a little bit. You don't do it because you're driven a little bit by fear of what people are going to think, but we have to turn it around. We have to, because the people who need us desperately to do this are going to be thankful that we did it anyway. And if somebody is going to think something poorly of you, I promise you it's going to be this, or it's going to be what you wear to church. It's going to be your new haircut. It's going to be, oh my gosh, I can't believe she drives that car. Those are not our people. Anyway, they're not. And so I identify with how much of a struggle that is. But I want you, it's 2021. We're facing fears. We're helping people excel. We're growing our teams. We're sponsoring in people. We're working and we're growing leaders. That's what we're doing. That's our purpose here. And so I want you to start making a list right now. I want you to start making a list of people on your first level that you believe either have the influence with 9 people, the financial need, the personality, right? We all know those people. They tell you to buy a set of sheets on Amazon. Everyone's buying them, right? Everyone's buying it. We know those people. Okay. We're making a list of those people. We're making a list of the mom of the littles, right? She's at home. She's exhausted. She's like, I just want to go to the spa, right? That's what she's thinking. And there might not be that extra financial room. You're going to get no's, and it's going to be okay. But the no's are going to get you right to the yeses. We've got to get to the yeses. And here's the thing. When done appropriately, these people, even if they tell you to go fly a kite nicely, right? What that no is going to mean is, maybe I don't have the confidence to do that right now, but they're not going to say that. Or they're going to say, I'm scared. I don't know how to do it. Donna, you're so brave on social media. Ooh, I'm going to say no, but they want to desperately say yes. We have to step into leadership and understand that these no's don't have anything to do with us. We've got to rise above this. We are leaders. And so when you can mentally put yourself in the place where you just have to pull yourself up out of that emotional space of that it's a rejection. It really doesn't have anything to do with you guys. I mean, I'm telling you right now. And it does feel like it does. So of course you feel that way, right? Of course you feel that way. But we know better. We know the truth. And so we have to work hard at managing our mind and saying, I got to know, but I know that this person's probably got a lot going on. Okay. So we're going to make a list of all these people because we're going to reach out to a lot of people. I'd prefer that you get like 8 people saying that they want to add 9 people, right? I'd prefer that. I'd prefer that. So remember, level 1, you are doing it too. You're doing it. Level 1 is doing it, a newer person, right? Somebody that you just sponsored in, right? You might have that person in your brain right now, like, oh, it's definitely going to be Jenny, right? Or Linda's in. Okay. Whatever. Like you already know it. Okay. So that was an easy alley-oop. She's already given you the buying signs, like she's down for this, or you know something about her life, right? I already know who mine is. Mine is Nikki. She already said yes. She has no pain after day 2. Like she's down. I already know this. Okay. So I'm doing it. I'm helping Nikki do it. And then I'm going to find a level 1 that is going to do it and say yes to doing it. And then I'm going to help them find one person to do it with. Same thing. I'm going to say, who do you know that's already been kind of like down for this? Right? Or who do you know in your life? Right? Because there are a couple lists that we're going to put down. We're obviously going to ask the people that are on our team that have had great success. This is a different type of sell to it, because you're really going to them and saying, I know that I've brought this up to you in the past. I understand that we've talked about it, you guys. But what I wanted to tell you is that the financial opportunity is so rich because of what Plexus is generously offering. They did this last summer as well. And I just want you to know that in this space right now, you can earn about $1,000 just networking with a handful of friends. And I would help you every step of the way. Is it something that I can help you do? Can we work on this together? Right? And just anticipate the no's, but I can promise you, when you send these messages out and you're intentional with them, you're going to get 3 yeses at least. And that's all we need. Okay. So again, to go back to who we're reaching out to, the one that, I want a new person for you. I want somebody that you sponsored into the business that's new, that's excited, that's feeling the fire, that you're going to be able to cut your teeth on in a new way, because this is going to be the opportunity for you to talk about the business with no shame game, with no bias or judgment. We're just going to come at them with excitement, and we're going to offer this to them in a way of like, of course they're going to want to do this. Duh. Who's not going to want to do this? And when you think about it that way before you reach out to them, your result will be different. I promise. Okay. One newer person. Okay. Then one person on your first level, they're a business builder. You're going to be like, dude, we're going to earn like $730. Like, you want to do this? Oh my God. Yeah, I want to do it. I'm afraid I don't know how I could do it. You're going to get the opportunity to breathe belief and life hardcore into them. I don't know who this person is, but they need you to step out as a leader right now. They need you to help them believe. I've never recruited that many people. Me neither. Say it. Me neither. Oh my God, I'm freaked out. I've only done it once. I've been doing this for 6 years. Whatever. Okay. Say it to them. Get on their level. Tell them, of course you feel this way. It's okay. Of course you feel this way. I'm freaked out too. But we got to try. My God, they're going to give us like $750. Like, come on. Like, let's do this. Like, being like virally excited for them, with them, being on their team. Okay. And then we're going to help them find one person, preferably somebody new, right? They're going to be going for their 9. What if as you went for your 9, it was one of those people on your first level and on their first level? Okay. So the point is that we can ask this of literally everyone on our team. I encourage it. I don't know if you prospect back into your organizations, but I think it's vitally important because things change for people constantly.
new issues going on, new frustrations at work, wanting to getting those heartstring tugs to be at home, whatever the case. I know that you've heard the famous story of me telling my sponsor, don't ever talk to me about this ever, 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 ever in your whole life. And then like a year later, less than a year later, I was building a business, and literally a year from when I started posting on my social media, I had ranked up to senior Ruby, and I started that March. I'm not a spectacular person. I'm somebody who had a change of heart. Okay. That's it. I'm somebody who was, I just kept having opportunities to learn about the business. I am nobody special. Okay. And I'm saying that very humbly and not in I hope that you hear my heart with that. Anybody can be that person for you. So I want you to look at all these, especially if they tug on your heart, especially if they're constantly in your mind, especially if you just think, oh my gosh, they could just be so much in this. There's a reason that they are in your heart and your mind with this. It's because that is the Holy Spirit. Literally. I was told that a long time ago. And so I always follow those intuitions, even when they scare the pants off of me, even when I put it off for that very moment. I go back and I'm like, I have to follow this because I feel like it's on purpose. And pretty much every time I do that, I get a different result. I discover the reason I did it. Okay. So we're going to reach out to people on the team, people that have just recently joined us. We're going to be, I can do all these scripts. Like I can provide scripts if that's something that you feel like you need or want. But it's really, really, really as simple as 3 people on your team. And then all of those people are going to be in your first 3 levels. And we know what that means, right? That is an amazing thing for growth. That is going to give us the opportunity to, keep those leaders as close to us as possible. And I know I can tell you that with a big team, it pains me sometimes that I do have people that I want to be close to, and I'm not, so having those opportunities to work with people that are is just a nice feeling, and have that more immediate influence. But no matter where anybody lands in your organization, I'm going to tell you this right now. Let's say that for some reason you have somebody that jumps out at you and they're like a level 5 to you or something crazy like that. And they just fall into your heart, and you message them and you get in the conversation and they want to add 9. Well, guess what? I think that works. People are not levels. Okay. So while it is great to work with people that are just right there and develop those leaders that are personally sponsored by you and closer to you, I can tell you that the Lord will send you people who need you at every level. So and a lot of those for me are on this call right now. Okay. So, I'm just here to say that too. This is a challenge. This is really a challenge for us, right? This is a cool challenge. It's finding 3 people with that formula. And I know that we can do it. And so, just like I said on the call, that goal setting is super, super critical. Because what is the most exciting about goal setting is that it funnels our activity. It gives us a place to go. It tells us the path, right? It guides the path. So again, if you have any questions, I would love for you to ask questions here. I know that if you have questions, you're not going to be the only one, but if you have, specifics or that you don't want to share, or you're not feeling like you got to think about it a little bit, please reach out to me, because I identified this and I thought this is genius, because with this formula, not only are we touch pointing people on our first level that continue to fall into our heart, but that are brand new, excited about the business. But we also get the opportunity to work with a level 1 closely. Potentially, you guys, it's somebody that you haven't worked with closely. Maybe that is, or that is a challenge for you, or, whatever the case. Use this as an opportunity to say, I'm going to commit to this because it is a very simple exercise. So now, let's go to the top. You got to get your 9. How are you going to do that? Y'all know how you're going to do it. You're going to get into activity. It's going to be all good. It's going to be great. Let's say you're like, oh man, I've been sponsoring a lot of people here this past several hot minutes. And I don't know if I got 9 up my sleeve here. Okay, that's fine. What if you could find 4 people in your organization to add 9? Same principle. Okay, you don't get out of it, leaders. I'm looking at everybody. You don't get out of it if you're not bringing 9 yourself. You can still add 36 people to your team. Okay. So what I like about that, adding 36 or adding the 9 myself, is I want to make those bonuses myself, number 1. And number 2, you get those 6 pay points for each one. And that is nice and special. I finally realized after like several hot minutes of kind of trying to work through some things behind the scenes that you can add 9 and rank up twice. Duh. Like, it was like not processing for me. So that's very exciting. So as you guys know, this new compensation plan, the way that they have kind of reworked it, rewards people who are personally sponsoring. And that's a really neat thing. So all that hard work is rewarded. You're going less distance with these folks that you're working with and that you have been working with. So another great opportunity for you in this moment of, kind of finding those people that are going to be excited to add 9 with you, are that you get the opportunity to even touch point people that have fallen off the wagon a little bit and see how they're doing. I can't afford it. Well, we got something for that. Right? Especially this month, we got something for that, you guys. And so don't shy away from this topic, because there is a reason that this is a part of this business. And a lot of times we do shy away from it because it's uncomfortable for us. And of course you feel that way. Half of us grew up thinking or being taught that money matters. We're rude. We don't talk about money. We don't, it's a taboo subject. It's something that is, private. And so there is a way to uphold how you were raised, and how you feel authentic to yourself, and keeping it, modest, but still blessing others. And what I have found with this business is that anytime I feel like something is too hard, or that it's hopeless, or this is hard, this is uncomfortable for me, I get the opportunity to level up. It's always me that has to get better. It's never the other stuff. It's never that the business is going to change. It's never that, the money situation is going to, that it's not going to be about money. It's not, it is what it is. But we get the opportunity to transform the way that we think about it so that we can bless people. Okay. Because I've blessed far more people with the business side. And we bless a lot of people with these health products. Okay, guys. But a lot of people have gotten financial blessings from this at least once, even if they haven't come back and done more, even if they only earn $1,000 once. You guys, that's a vacation. That is literally a vacation for somebody. That could be a house payment. That could be a credit card bill from Christmas that it is looming over their head. They don't know what to do. They went crazy. Their kid wanted the hoverboard or whatever. And it's just there. It's like they don't know how, and they're like staring down the rest of the year going, Christmas is coming. So just know that we all put our pants on one leg at a time, unless you're special, which in that case, you still got to get them on there. But we all struggle with money. We all have money issues. I don't care who you are. Like literally probably everybody on this call has had a check bouncing flubub. on some level. I can tell you when it happened to me, I was in college, I was mortified. I thought I was going to die. Literally, I was going to die. I was so afraid. Okay. We've all had things that creep up. Finances are a part of life. And if you can get to the space where you grow through some of the tough stuff in your mind, you're going to be able to really be there for people in a new way, in a special way, in an added way. Okay. Does anyone have questions? I'm going to stop recording.